Hello, welcome to CEDIA 2017. My name is Brian Barr, I'm the president of SAE, and SAE this year is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Uniquely, so are the Beatles with Sgt. Pepper. We've been able to work with some of the world's most famous bands, and it's been a real delight to be able to be in the studios. In fact, this pair of speakers right here, which is a big pair of cat speakers, came out of East West Studios on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, and we've been able to work with some of the absolute largest bands and musicians and everything from jazz to classical to drumming soundtracks on movie theaters and soundtracks. It's been absolutely phenomenal to be able to bring that level of detail, that level of accuracy, when you can hear those real musicians playing the top instruments in the world and be able to reproduce them with the best amplification and the best loudspeakers. In this case, SAE's, our 50th anniversary edition. We covered Stereophile magazine with it last October. We hit more than 130 dB signal to noise ratio, better than 0.001 total harmonic distortion. And what does all of that mean? You hear that detail, you hear that realism. A couple weeks ago I was up at the Oregon Eclipse Festival, and I reminded myself with 30,000 other people how sometimes 99% is not only a 1% difference than 100%. I like to keep my analogies fresh and real. And at 99%, when you're sitting with 30, 40,000 people, it's still light outside, it was still 80 degrees, the birds were still chirping, the dogs were still barking, and 30, 40,000 people were still talking, making noise, having fun, dancing, listening to music. And then all of a sudden, at one moment, when it became a 100% total eclipse, solar eclipse, it dropped 20 degrees, it got dark, you saw the stars, you saw Venus, every dog stopped barking, every bird stopped chirping, every human was quiet. Imagine having 30, 40,000 people in dead silence for about a minute. And then you heard the tears, then you heard the jubilance, you heard the passion come back out, and then one of the biggest stages played the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. And that reminded me again what it's like to be at 100% sometimes, and what we do with audio to be able to bring that realism. We literally place our clients, the real discerning people who care and love about audio. And by the way, most people, I find once they're experienced, they are audiophiles, because everybody knows what it sounds like to hear a live guitar, or to hear somebody's fingers touching the car strings, or what it feels like, or to hear someone kiss, or to hear someone hit a baseball with a bat. And when you can bring that level of realism, bring those events from around the world into people's homes and into their lives, it's wonderful.